Hi guys, welcome back to the podcast. Myself, I'm here with Sam, Uyi, and Ola. It's been a roller coaster in the World Cup. We've witnessed so many dramas, actions, and all. But to start today, I want to start with this gist of the FIFA president suggesting that 2030 we might at the end of the day have about 64 teams participating in the World Cup. This year we had 48, and we can see how many matches has been played, and he's suggesting that 2030 we might have 64 teams playing across 6 different countries. Anyways,
6 or 3?
Okay, so this is the gist. 3 original countries, but because the World Cup is 100 years in 2030, so they want to take it to where it begins in Uruguay, Paraguay, and Argentina, South America. So the original idea was that they're going to have one match, the 3 opening matches in those countries. Do you get? So the main competition is going to be hosted by Spain, Portugal, and Morocco. So, but people are lobbying, and they're suggesting that people are lobbying. The South American guys are saying we need more matches. One is not enough for us, so they want to say give us more matches, and I think that's why
you want to expand.
They are trying to see if they can expand. But
I don't like it.
So this is where I'm saying it. This current World Cup, from the group stages, you can see that there are 8 teams that came to the round of 32 through third best place. So I think if they expand it, so there won't be need for third best, so it's just gonna be first and second across all groups, and there's not gonna be like extra round. It's still going to be group stage 32, 16, quarterfinal, and the last. What's your take?
I think FIFA wants to make more money.
I don't think it's about money. I think it's about killing the players now, because
No, but it's the same matches you're gonna play anyway.
I know, but I mean it's gonna be more exhausting for them.
It's more game for the viewers, not for the players.
Yeah, the players it's gonna be more tiring. We have the likes of Declan Rice getting tired now.
But at the end of the day, I'm saying there's nothing to the players. There's nothing changing for the players.
You think it's not changing, but there's a lot changing. Like across the whole leagues, there's gonna be massive change. Even in South America now, they're gonna face the same massive change.
What I think, if I'm going to understand Sam, what I think he's talking about is, let's say, for example, the World Cup may then take 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah. So when do these players get to rest before their league starts?
Literally, even this one, they literally have just 2 weeks to rest. Then they're back.
Because
one team I feel bad for a lot is Arsenal. Even though I don't like Arsenal.
I mean, they played three finals like within 2 weeks for them to resume to the World Cup, the Carabao Cup, the league. The league gets up to the.
But this is once in 4 years.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's good for you. You're saying from the aspect.
No, I'm saying okay. Listen. What I'm saying is, this current World Cup has done that already. Yeah. So what the addition is not affecting the player per se, except now it's going to be taking maybe a week extra. So maybe the current one is taking 5 weeks. Maybe if they add 8 more teams, it could go for like 6 weeks.
But from what have been said, you may think that it will not affect the players, but the tournament takes longer. So if it takes a player 6 weeks to go from the first match of the tournament to the final match, now it's going to take the player maybe 2 months to go from the first match of the tournament to the final match.
Season starts in August.
Exactly, and unnecessary matches is gonna be. You're gonna see teams like Iran and Iraq playing. Like who wants to watch that? Fuck's sake, man.
Arsenal right now, after the World Cup, they play Community Shield.
Yeah.
And I'm very sure Saka will be playing. No Rice. Even the first 5 matches too, so
because he needs rest.
I'm happy that you guys feel for Arsenal.
Arsenal.
It could be any team.
It might be Chelsea next time.
Because if you even look at it very well.
Enzo, man, what are you talking about?
Some Arsenal players, for example, Timber. How to skip the World Cup.
Because of the number of matches.
If you look at Saka is not.
No, it's not being himself.
I'm limping, one video online.
Declan Rice is not playing 90 minutes because they are stressed.
So really not nice.
The burnout is going to be massive.
Okay.
But we don't know what's going to happen if FIFA are going to go ahead and do this, or if it's just.
I guess they're going to do it.
That man, I think they need to chase him out. I don't like him.
Exactly right.
That man.
I saw somewhere that he wants to use that, to appeal to, African, nations that
we don't want his apology.
We have them already. We are not the lowest.
Chill.
We had more teams than Americans.
So what I saw online, that you can use that to appeal to get more favor for, because there's an election coming up very soon.
Yeah, so
that's more obvious,
if I had the power to vote, I'll never vote him.
Exactly. So to appeal to African,
continents,
get more team to have more votes.
He's got more votes in Africa than any other.
So that's the point. Like, you have more, team representing. Like, don't worry, Nigeria's not gonna miss out the next one.
Let's move on to the topic of the day. It's semi-final in the next couple of days. France versus Spain. Argentina versus England. Let me start with Samuel. What's your take?
France, Spain. I mean, a lot of people expect France. Looking at it technically, France has been the best team so far in the tournament, so far. But Spain is that kind of team that you can never write off. They are good. I think they are the second best team so far in the tournament.
You're just awarding your own best team, second best.
No, I think so, because France's best team so far, not debatable. Spain, no, it's not debatable. We all can see it. Spain is the second best team. They had the fewest goal conceded. And they've been scoring as well. They play really good. So I think it's gonna be a very, very good game and a big test for France.
How about the Argentina-England one?
Argentina-England. Obviously, I'm an England fan. I want England to win. But I mean, it's a 50-50 game. Argentina has not been very good this season in this World Cup. So they've got tired legs. They've got old men playing for them. So I can see England hedging them.
How about your take?
Okay, so I think
there we go. Argentina.
It's not a case of Argentina. So let's talk about the Argentina-England match first.
Okay.
Interestingly, this is like they're like rivals.
Yeah.
It's funny because they are from two different continents, and plus they had Hand of God. There was a war between UK and Argentina, so all of those things. And funny enough, England have won more matches against Argentina.
The World Cup.
So overall. Yeah. So it may, and ordinarily before now, I think England will beat Argentina, because I think Argentina, they're just struggling. They're just staggering and they're going. But football is a very funny sport. They can also stagger to the final.
And win.
And also, I have to say this: I've not been very impressed with the English team either.
Yeah,
because I don't see.
We've said it a couple of times.
Yeah, because I don't see a lot of, apart from Jude Bellingham and maybe Harry Kane, who have been
turning up. Yeah,
they are shining light so far. I don't see a lot of brilliance in that team. So it's gonna be a game that can swing either way.
Yeah.
While for France, ordinarily anybody will say France will win because of how electrifying their attack is. You see, they have the best attack,
and they've been doing good defensively as well.
Yeah, because they have some solid rock at the back. You have Saliba and Upamecano. So even if
why are you like this?
No, I mentioned the defense. No, it's not because I'm an Arsenal fan, but Saliba is, everybody knows he's a solid defender.
He likes blowing.
But one thing I'm looking at, I'm not very convinced with their fullbacks. I think Digne is going to have
tough time
against Yamal. If Yamal can bring his A game, then I don't think Lucas.
But to be fair, he's been struggling as well. He's not been at his best form.
He had injury. He came to
Yamal.
So he has been the best of Yamal that we all know.
But you never can tell. Some players have they may just hit. And
now he's talking too much, so he needs to prove us.
Yeah, so
saying a lot of bullshit out there. So I just want him to show up now.
So it's gonna be a very tricky match because the Spanish team, we all know that
They only needed the Merino time to.
Technically, they are very, very good, especially the midfield. I think the Spanish team midfield will stifle the French midfield. I'm not even. But if the French can get the ball forward to Mbappe, Dembele, and Doué or Bakola, whoever starts, it's gonna be a fun match. I think. I'm not going to predict, but it's going to be.
No, just say something. I want you to say something. You think what? Who do you think is going to go out?
I think Spain will play the final.
Spain?
Yeah.
Okay.
For France, Spain, I think it's going to be like a strong battle because, the Spanish side, I think they won the French team in the last Euros?
The last Euros, in the semis,
And lately, like you said, Yamal has been saying they've beaten them. They're not beating, I know, but it's going to be like a very, very good one. Because, like you said, that team, look at the attack. They've been, switching up the lights every time, like Olise. And I think Olise is going to ball on that day. Because that team, they'll give you time to play, right? They'll give you time to play. Yeah. So Olise should be the man that should, watch out for. And definitely Mbappe too, Dembele. In the midfield, I think the Spanish team will dominate.
Yeah. I believe so.
Yeah, they would. But it's going to be a test of, attack and defense.
Yeah, 100%.
In this competition so far, I think the Spanish team have been the best defensively.
Yeah.
Just one goal considered.
Yeah.
And for some reason, what's his name? Is it Pedro Porro? Has been
Pedro Porro. It's been
solid, very, very solid.
Are you trying to say ordinarily Pedro Porro is not a solid defender?
No. I'm not saying that. Wait.
But looking at
coming from where
but before this tournament, if you would say, if you will analyze the defenders that will turn up like in the World Cup, you will not remember Pedro Porro.
Even this guy too that plays for Argentina, that's called, what's his name?
Molina?
No, Molina.
Martinez.
Alvarez. No, Alvarez, defender.
Romero,
yeah. It's been like that.
I think the problem here, I'm just going to be honest with you guys. The problem here is not these players. The problem here is
the team.
It's Spurs. Spurs is the problem. Because Spurs,
you're talking about.
Because Tottenham are shit normally.
But if that's like
Tottenham are shit.
I see where you're going.
So you have. I personally believe that there are so many good players.
Would you say that now
playing for Spurs? But when they get to Spurs, something happens.
Sorry to take it back.
Yeah.
Right. If you think about players, what about players that haven't that they've performed well coming to the World Cup and they flow?
I know who you're talking about.
No, I don't want to mention
Bruno Fernandes.
Why did you do that? Why did he do that?
Not just him, And mind you, I don't like players that they only thrive in one system.
No, I don't like them.
I don't like them.
You should be able to.
Look at Jude. Anyway, he's gonna ball.
Let me come in and ask like this straightforward question now. So, which team do you think is going to progress to the final and win the World Cup?
Generally speaking, I think France is gonna go through against Spain, and then England is gonna edge Argentina.
So France.
However, France, England, the final.
And it's gonna.
However, as much as I want England to win the World Cup, I think it's gonna be hard.
France.
So it's gonna be France.
France for you. What about you?
For me?
Yeah, the finalist.
You see, the problem here is that Spain is not. They don't have that history for working for them in the World Cup. I think this is their second ever semi-final appearance. I don't know. I think so.
I think third.
No, I think it's the second.
Yeah.
So they're not a very big World Cup team to reckon with. Although they won it once. However, I think
couldn't have not won it with that squad.
I think the problem I have with the Spanish team. Otherwise, I'll tell you that they'll win the World Cup. The problem I have with them is. They don't have a center forward who's a killer.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't have that.
They don't have a killer center forward. That's the problem I have with the Spanish team. So, however, I think they will overcome the French team, and they'll play England in the final
and lose
and just beat England.
Well, you're talking to I think you're trying to be sentimental with your.
No, it's political. It's political.
I think so.
It started with he wouldn't say they win it.
Yeah, but they win it. Like
I don't.
It's easy for me. France, England.
Then who is winning?
France.
Okay.
But it's. Let me just say this: the Spain versus France is the final match before the final. So whoever comes out of that match,
we win. Don't say that.
Why?
Football can be mad. I think my team, England, can do some.
Bro, you're even speaking.
They can be an upset. A lot of people don't believe in them. I said it from the start that England is gonna.
On paper, England and Argentina. I'm very sure most people will say Argentina.
Yeah.
Just say no because me, I don't want Messi to, but we know it's Argentina. Easily.
So what's your case? What's your case with Messi?
I have no problems with
Let's not go there.
Not today. Not today.
Good.
So the next question I want to ask you guys.
But interestingly, it would be good to see France versus Argentina final again.
No, I don't want
I don't want
Argentina. I don't want Argentina.
Let's have a final. Let's have a
France to revenge.
Let them revenge with another team.
Let's say a different thing.
Let them go beyond Spain first before.
I've not since I was born. I've not seen England in the
final.
I would like to see that.
That's why I'm rooting for them. I want them. I want to see, the atmosphere.
How is it gonna be? Play and
they've not been good, but like from the last two matches, they've been safe.
It's not like they've been terrible.
They've not been as a team.
But that doesn't mean they have been terrible. They have not been terrible.
Compared to that team,
they've been terrible.
Did you guys see the interview? Thomas Tuchel.
Yeah.
He said it. He wasn't
happy.
Impressed.
Yeah, he wasn't convinced. The performance was not convincing. He said England only won because of their mentality.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That sometimes let's understand something. Sometimes you don't have to play well to win. Sometimes you have to do it dirty. Sometimes you have to be lucky. So England coming into this this World Cup, they've not been good and they've not been terrible.
Yeah.
They've just been doing the job.
What do you mean?
And sometimes football is just doing that
in the world.
I think they are number 3 or 4.
No, they're number 4.
No, Spain is number 3.
Spain is 3. Yeah.
So you're saying the 4th best team in the world is not? What are you saying?
No, I'm saying they've not been good in this tournament.
How they actually been 4th in the world?
Yeah, but they no.
It's like coming to the tournament.
Coming into the tournament, they've been good. I mean, in the World Cup, this World Cup, it's not like they've been really, outstanding. Look at the way France played. Look at
that's what he said.
No, they've not been average as well. No, if we're gonna talk about average. Argentina is average.
Let's look at it this way. Let's look at it this way. When you're talking about average, Argentina has won almost all of their matches. I think
they've scored most.
They've won almost all of their matches. Yeah, all their matches they won. Yeah. So you cannot say Argentina is average based on that. Listen, England played 3 matches in the group stage, won 2,
and draw 1. Yeah,
they went to the next game.
Yeah,
they won it.
They won
last minute or thereabout.
They won
in a very difficult circumstances.
Then the other one they won again
in a difficult circumstances. So the quarterfinal they won it in the extra time.
That's the same thing with Argentina. Argentina is struggling against Cape Verde. Argentina,
but they've been winning.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the same thing as England
against Ghana.
England struggled against Ghana because Ghana was being defensive. Argentina struggled against Cape Verde, coming head to head. Cape Verde did not defend against Argentina. They come head to head with them. They come out to play football. So that is not struggling. That is coming to compete. Ghana play defensive games. So they start back, play like low block.
Are you saying this based on the fact that you are English?
No, it's not about that. I'm talking facts here. If we're going to compare,
which team has scored the most goals in this tournament so far?
Listen, Argentina. Look, I think France scored the most goals.
France have the second most goals. I think
Argentina scored the most goals.
Yeah, so
but their defense has been terrible.
You can't say such team is struggling.
Yeah, but their defense has been terrible. They didn't play as a team.
I feel like the only thing that Argentina's performance, is just the controversy. That's it. But they've played well.
Yeah, they did.
See the comeback. That's a great comeback.
Yes.
Argentina England did a comeback as well.
Or Jude came back. What are you talking about?
It doesn't matter. They came back and won as well.
What I'm saying, that squad, they've let it out to just one player.
Let's
not about
let's
one player.
That's unfair to Jude.
Let's move on
Rich
to
is
the
back.
next conversation, please. Yes, we're not gonna leave here today. So the next thing we want to talk about is the biggest team so far, the biggest losers, the biggest winners, and we are going to talk about the team and players.
Yeah.
In this World Cup, which team has surprised you, like wowed you, and which player have wowed you? And in the other way, which team has played below your expectation, and which player played below? I'll start with Ola.
So why can't I go first?
Okay, let me go first.
Ola, let's go.
To me, I would say the team that surprised me was Norway. Like great performance, from them so far. Players like Holland, Odegaard. And
they didn't surprise me, to be fair.
I mean, for me,
signed it from the onset that
Norway.
They were your
That's what I mentioned in the first
said that.
episode. But for me, I said France had the squad, and that's my best team, in this competition so far.
How about
Players. My best player so far, I'll say Mbappe.
The player that was rubbish for you.
Flop.
Yeah, flop.
I have a lot though.
Just one. Or
Just
two.
one.
Or two.
Can you please give
Just
us one?
two.
Then just put them in a group.
Yeah.
The three Musketeers.
What do you mean?
Musketeers.
What do you mean?
The three Musketeers.
The three Musketeers.
The Portuguese midfield.
I'm telling you.
The flop of the tournament. What about Uyi?
For the team that have surprised me the most, well, I think I'll say Cape Verde,
Yeah.
because of what you see as inexperience in not just with the World Cup, I think in terms of national team football. They've not attended lots of tournaments, and they came in
No star player.
and they didn't sit back. They went pound for pound against any team they met. So I'll say they surprised me, and their goalkeeper.
Rosnia.
Yeah, he didn't just surprise me. I think he surprised the whole world. So I mean, everybody grew now. To love him.
Yeah.
And it showed in his social media thing. Then I think also, I didn't really know much about Kone, the guy who plays midfield. He's not a youngster. He's 25, but he's not one that people reckoned with in terms of. I don't even think he will be in the French midfield if maybe people like.
Was injured. The injury.
People like Chouameni we're not injured. So. And also the young man who plays for Lille and Morocco, Boadi. Maybe some people just knew his name, but not really his performance.
Yeah.
So he showed us what
I think he played on that 21 for France.
For France, yeah. So he showed us the stuff he's made of. So
your flop of the tournament.
Flop only because he was player of the year. So-called player of the year, because I actually thought maybe Rice or Saliba should have been the player of the year. However, it was Bruno Fernandes that was player of the year. So ordinarily we expected some people call him genius, some people call him all sort of amazing names.
But then, what do you think contributes to his poor performance in the World Cup?
Like someone said, maybe system. However, a good player should be able to adapt and fit into all.
But he has not been bad for Portugal before this tournament. That's the issue. Look.
Yeah, but nobody cares. I mean, nobody cares.
Are we going to say he doesn't fit into the system? Because he has not been.
I think
if you can't perform at the biggest stage, what are you?
Yeah, so because it's not like it's a different thing when you say, oh, he did well, he was unlucky. Yeah. But now he said he didn't do well. He didn't turn up. He was.
I think he only made about 2 or 3.
I saw something online here that every time he's needed, you won't see him. Look at the final against Spurs.
I think the biggest problem with Bruno Fernandes is he wants to be the man in Portugal, but he can never be because there is a power over him, which is Cristiano Ronaldo. So I think the hatred he has for him is already instilled in his heart, because football is a kind of thing when you're not really deeply happy, when you're not playing with your heart, is definitely gonna show on the pitch. So I think with the kind of mindset coming into
are you saying he's playing against Ronaldo?
I think so. I'm not saying he's playing against Ronaldo. I
like
think
he's not.
It's because
he's not
like
because he
doing
has,
it because Ronaldo on the pitch.
He gave an assist for one of his goals.
It doesn't matter. You can be on the pitch with your enemy and still give a pass. Football doesn't work that way.
I think you said enemy. I think that's a very strong allegation.
No, it's not enemy. I'm not saying this. I'm just saying you can be on the pitch with your enemy and still giving a ball.
Yeah.
To do whatever. But I'm saying because he wants to be the man in Portugal.
Come on, cook some.
And which there's a power over him.
But ordinarily, I think Bruno knows. Bruno knows that he cannot be the man.
Yeah, but that's the problem because he doesn't want to acknowledge the fact that Ronaldo is the man.
Before you forget the question you asked, give us your best team.
Oh, my best team so far. I think the most surprising team is Cape Verde. I go with I agree 100%. Okay. Coming into the World Cup, they have no experience. It's their first time coming into the World Cup. I mean, the population of that country is literally like. It's not even up to Lagos. You get what I mean? So it's just like, they come in, they make you work for your money. They give you a run for your money. Mm-hmm. You can't just, come there and just do whatever you like. So I'm going to go.
How about player?
Player, I think this South Africa centre back is my, I think is a kind of player they need to look into. What's his name? Mokisimba something. That's his name. Yeah, he's a centre back. He's a lefty as well. The flop. Bald head.
What about the flop?
The flop of the season. No one apart from Bruno. I think if I saw him, I might give him a knock. It's horrible. This. I mean.
How about the flop team? Flop team.
How about flop team?
I'll say Senegal, man. Yeah, because I think I expected more from them because individually they have the
controversy surrounding their championship in the AFCON. They would have come to the world and prove themselves that we are deserving of the champion.
Don't judge them. I read something about them having a problem with the FA and the staff.
But that's staff too.
You think actually we're talking about Nigeria as well. In the first podcast we talk about Nigeria not making it. It happens. It affects a lot of them.
Yeah, I think one of the players said he's not playing anymore until the coach leaves.
Yeah, because
is it Diaye? I don't know. One of them.
I want to ask you guys. I'm sorry for taking us back. Do you think that's a good behavior for a player?
No, he said he won't play again until the issue is settled.
No, he said
it's a kind of protest.
No, that's what I'm saying. Should the player?
Yeah, he said.
Should you put your country first?
That's what I'm saying about players, federation. There's a lot of things that happen behind
internally,
that a lot of people don't know, especially if you are that kind of name. You have a name, you have a voice, and the team. If you don't have a voice, that's a different thing. You have a voice, so it's gonna be. Look at Courtois. He did the same thing with the Belgium FA. If you're not happy, you're allowed to voice it out. So there's nothing like you're putting your country out first. So you are doing that by saying, okay, I'm gonna withdraw.
I use that as a stepping stone because I feel like if you mention it, after England won and the coach came to say about performance of player. Did you see when I saw 2 videos, post match where Jude wait. Now 2 things was said. One, I'll blame the media guy asking the question for being a post-terror, and he can't come and say whatever to your coach, maybe your coach has don't play
that. You can say that.
No, you shouldn't.
No.
That's bad behavior.
I think that's the mentality.
No, that's bad behavior. Come on.
Let me tell you something.
You said it to me. You said that's bad behavior.
Sorry to interrupt. And say your coach, hasn't played that kind of level before. That doesn't.
Let me tell you something. That's the mentality. It doesn't matter if you like Bill. That's the mentality of we Nigerians. We respect so much.
Because
it's not about that. It's not about me liking you. You won the game. I'm the man of the match of the game. I deliver my country, so I'm allowed to say whatever. If you think as a coach, obviously the coach is happy, but he came out and said, when we call something obsession, and we call something like, when you're just crazy. I think Tuchel is crazy. Like when someone is crazy, so he thinks, they didn't perform well. Jude can say whatever. Sometimes you just need to do the job dirty. He mentioned that I watched the interview as well. He said sometimes he just whatever.
Do you watch that one? No, there are two separate videos.
So what I think the problem is the media guys.
Yeah, was trying to
Teacher actually said it not directly the way the media guys said it.
Yeah.
And I think that's the problem.
Exactly.
I don't think that's the problem.
That's not the problem.
I think you just interviewed Tuchel.
Yeah.
And Tuchel tell you he was not happy with the performance.
The performance.
He's okay because he's the one in charge of the tactics.
And he's got
all the
expectations,
tactics.
yes.
Yeah. Maybe he's in his mind he pictured you that okay, this tactics should be followed through.
Yeah.
And this player struggled.
Yeah.
So Tuchel came, he gave an honest interview.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not happy. I'm happy with the victory. I like the player's mentality, but I'm not happy with the performance. That's what Tuchel said. Okay, 100%. Okay. Now you interviewed Jude almost immediately after, and you're telling him that your coach have said this, and
it's gonna
Jude
be like
knows that
whatever.
they have put his heart.
The players did well. The players.
So he said, at that point. He's still.
Like I said, it's from the media guy.
We all know all these players are media trained, right?
Yeah.
There are ways, as a senior player in the team, I don't think it's healthy for you to.
You think it's
But he didn't say. He didn't say.
He didn't say no.
I think
you didn't watch the 2 videos.
No, I understand.
I'll play it for you.
I understand what Ola is talking about.
2 videos.
I understand what you're
2
saying.
videos. No, you didn't watch it. You watched the 2
I
videos.
watched it.
The 2.
Yes. See,
The 2 why you told about. I don't think if his coach has played in that,
Yeah, that's the one.
of course, because the coach is not on the pitch. Do you know what is going on the
said he
pitch?
doesn't know if he has played in that kind of game before.
Did you
Playing against Haaland and all.
No, he said me hasn't played that. I'll play
Yeah,
for
wait.
you.
Did you watch what Roy Keane said after? Roy Keane said if he was the one, he's going to tell him, fuck off.
That was why Roy Keane didn't make it as a player in his team.
No, what do you mean he doesn't make it? That man is a great captain.
In his country.
It doesn't matter about countries.
He was chased down from his country. It's quick, if you don't know, he was chased down for bad behavior.
It doesn't matter.
Don't condone bad behavior, bro.
I personally think that Jude should have handled and he responded to the question in a more
mature way
towards his coach, not undermining
his coach.
I don't think he is disrespectful anyway.
No, he undermined the coach. You can't. I think he'll have a talk with his coach after that interview. I'm very, very sure. So, and I'm sure next time if he's asked that kind of question again today, he will not respond like that
way.
Yeah, because after the match, the adrenaline is still pumping. Sometimes you just say things. Maybe you're just happy. Maybe euphoria or something, or the tension. So
So
there's some things that shouldn't be said. However, the Senegalese, I have reasons to believe that they have badly behaved. Yes, those boys are badly behaved because you can't just say I don't want to play for my country anymore because of the coach. You can't say look at the
African
Cup of Nations final. You can't say I'm going to walk out of the pitch because the referee made a wrong call. Referee makes wrong call all the time. So you can't say every time a referee makes a wrong call I walk out of the pitch. That's bad.
I think there's a build up to that.
We're not talking about the
you don't justify such things. There's no build up to walking out of the pitch. No matter what happens, you don't condone it. There's no build up to it.
I understand.
Bad behavior is bad behavior.
No, it's bad behavior.
Yeah, I understand your point.
That's not 2 words, Sam. Bad behavior.
Let's move on.
Bad behavior.
My next question is looking at the Ballon d'Or now. Has anything changed? Has this World Cup changed anything as regards to
obviously World Cup is always influenced the Ballon d'Or. So I think so far.
Wait, before you start, before the World Cup, there was no talk about Lionel Messi
in the race.
Do we think this World Cup has
FIFA.
Wait, what has he done? Wait, the question is what has he done in the World Cup? Bro, what?
He has won like about 5 man of the matches.
So who is giving the man of the match? Are you telling me against Cape Verde? Man didn't get wait.
Listen, this is not a Messi debate. We are talking about the Ballon d'Or. We are talking about the Ballon d'Or. So far, statistically, or fact now, this is not opinion. Hold on. Okay. This is the fact now. He has won about 6 or 5, I can't remember, 6 or 5 man of the matches. I don't want to talk about how he won it. He has won it. He is the top goal scorer with Mbappe. So, talking about the best player in the World Cup so far, you talk about those 2 players.
No, not
or 3. He is one of the best players in the World Cup. This is not. You don't need to argue about it.
So if you check the power ranking,
Today,
Now you see Lionel Messi.
Yeah, he's gonna be there.
Yeah,
so you can't say he's not in the top 3. For me, I don't think he deserves to be
for
in the top
you.
3.
We are not talking about you.
He's gonna be there top 10, 100%. Even
goals
by the end of the season,
Messi scored.
Gives you the goals.
See, by the end of the season, when the Ballon d'Or ranking comes out,
No, has anything changed for you? Has anything changed for you? Ballon d'Or ranking.
Nothing has changed. The players that have been turning up has been there, you know.
So if you do your own Ballon d'Or top 5, if you do your own top 5,
wait, if I'm gonna do if I'm
gonna top 5 Ballon d'Or now, what it was before the World Cup and what it is now. Yeah.
So what it is now, I think Kylian Mbappe number 1. I think Michael Olise. Ballon d'Or, yeah, Ballon d'Or winner as well. Dembele is up there.
3.
I think Harry Kane is up there. And
are you arranging them according your
no, accordingly that way.
For your
Yeah. Mbappe, at the moment,
Olise, Dembele,
Harry Kane, and then Lamine Yamal.
Yeah. Before the World Cup, give me your top 5.
Before the World Cup, I think Harry Kane is the front runner. Yeah, and then Kylian Mbappe. The second Mbappe, yeah. Man did what did you mean? Why are you like this? Why are you doing like this?
Sam,
did you watch La Liga?
I think we need to stop you.
Did you watch Champions League? Champions League, I go score La Liga.
Well, I love Madrid. That at some point they say it was a problem.
Wait, hold on. It doesn't matter.
I love Mbappe.
I go score La Liga, I go score Champions League.
I agree with his opinion, but
it said IS go score La Liga, IS go score
Champions League, IS go score. You are there doing like this.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What did you play?
Who won the league?
He went trophyless by the
It doesn't matter.
Thank you.
Ballon d'Or.
Who won?
PSG.
Where was those goals? When in the league?
See,
where was those goals in the Champions League?
According to the way they put Ballon d'Or, they said individual performance, not about your team collectively. Obviously, team.
But those trophies are individual performance.
Are you saying
as well?
if I score 70 goals in India, 100 goals in India now, because that will win anything?
No. India is not one of the top 5 leagues.
Wait now.
Make it make sense.
Wait now. If I score 70
goals. But why are you fighting with him?
It's not about fighting.
When I come to you, you give me your own list.
I'm not saying that input Mbappe there, that.
What do you mean? Okay, tell me who is there.
Wait.
Tell me who is there.
When I come to you, I will come.
Harry Kane.
Yeah, before the World Cup.
Before the World Cup was Harry Kane, Kylian Mbappe, Olise, Lamine Yamal, and then Dembele. Yeah.
Okay. Oui.
What's we?
You should before the World Cup.
How would you rank your Ballon d'Or top 5 list?
In no particular order. Okay. Right. Definitely, I'll throw Harry Kane in there. I'll throw Declan Rice in there.
Yeah.
I'll throw Yamal in there because obviously Barcelona won.
Very good.
Yeah. Definitely, you have some PSG players there, but I just put Dembele there and Michael Olise.
Good.
But now, during the World Cup, now, without any doubt, I put Lionel Messi there.
Yeah.
I put Mbappe there.
Yeah.
Harry Kane has to be there.
Yeah.
Did I put Dembele there?
No, not
No, you haven't.
Well, because Dembele did well for his club and is doing well for his country as well, Dembele has to be there.
And what about Olise? I'm just asking. I'm not saying.
Did I mention Mbappe?
Yeah, you have mentioned Mbappe for the World Cup.
The only 2 people you've not mentioned is
Olise and Lamine Yamal.
No, Yamal can be there now.
But who is gonna be the 5th one?
He said,
Olise. However, I think if Argentina wins the World Cup, Messi is going to win the Ballon d'Or. There's nothing you can do about it. If England wins the World Cup, Harry Kane is going to win the Ballon d'Or. There's nothing you can do about it. If France wins the World Cup, it's going to be between Dembele and Mbappe.
Sorry to drag you back, but we've had players that didn't perform in the World Cup and they've won the Ballon d'Or before.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Because Messi now performs at the World Cup and if you win the Ballon d'Or, why?
Yeah, because to be very frank with you,
because he's Messi fan. Don't say it's easy.
Truth of the matter is, you know how Ballon d'Or is given out.
He's giving to Messi, right? It's Messi Dion. It's no longer because Messi didn't in 2010. Messi didn't win the World Cup. They gave him the Ballon d'Or. Now you didn't say because Iniesta won the World Cup. Then they did not give it to him. So neither did Schneider as well.
Yeah, you know.
Fraud. But why are you? The difference.
Let's not drag it. Let's not drag it. We are going to take forever.
We can decide to have this conversation another day.
Yeah.
It's going to be very long because you are going to bring out your reasons why he shouldn't have. I will bring my reason why he should have. It's going to be a long conversation. But we're not going to delve into all that now.
Yes,
after the World Cup and during the time of the Ballon d'Or, after the captains and the coaches have voted.
But just to buttress his point, I want us to believe that these people that vote, they have emotions. Most of them vote based on like sentiments as well. Don't let me just
send money to them and say
so when they are voting, they might just think Messi. They just don't want to see. They will close their eyes about what happened during the season. So let's just have it at the back. It could happen that way.
I disagree.
If Messi wins,
someone went to World Cup, he didn't score one goal, and tell him that those captains didn't see that he didn't perform it, and they gave him the.
To be fair, Messi did
I'm talking about Messi. If Messi wins
in 2010, he won it.
Yeah, but he did well with Barcelona.
Yeah, he did that.
I'm talking about now.
And he won it.
Baba, those people that are voting then, they are still the same people voting now.
That's what I'm saying now. So why did they vote?
They are thinking about Messi. They are not thinking about all these criteria you are using.
Good.
Do you understand?
It's the name in their head. Oh, Messi did well. He came. He did it again. I'm telling you, if Argentina wins the World Cup, don't be surprised.
I've been seeing that PR, on Twitter. They've been doing,
I don't think Argentina win the World Cup.
Before the World Cup, I'll go with this list. So,
And after the World Cup.
After the World Cup.
And now.
Now, number one is Mbappe.
Okay.
Like one. Then two, I'll put Jude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number two, Jude. My three would go to Olise. 4, because Harry Kane, I scored goals. But looking at how I performed from his club side, so Kane number 4. Definitely. Number 5, I'll put
Let's hear it.
Abacha.
Say the name.
Abacha.
Say the name.
The other guy.
I think. Say the name.
The other guy.
Say the name. The other guy is Messi. The other guy is Messi. He doesn't want to say the name.
Just to round up, I just want to give a shout because you've been praising your personal club since, especially you.
I don't know what's going on. Do you want me to mention it?
I don't know.
I am the champion of England.
I don't know what's going on
today and tomorrow. Champion of England.
I don't know what's going on in the transfer market, but Man United, they've been doing some kind of business that I don't understand. They just signed 2 players out of the blue without mentioning that before. Spending 85 million they could have spent on what's his name?
Matheus Fernandes.
And they spent it on 2 players, Santos and what's his name now from
Tielemans.
From Aston Villa.
I'm happy for Tielemans. He's solid.
He's 29 years old.
He's solid. He's a solid player.
I think he can give Man United 3 years.
But I feel like that's a wrong move for him.
To United.
Yeah. They're going to the Champions League. So Man U is
going to Champions League as well.
Same as Aston Villa.
Yeah,
but
maybe it's money, yeah.
Yes, only. But I feel like you could have,
But for Man U, is a good deal for Man U.
Yes.
But for him, you're saying maybe.
Me, if it was a bigger team now, you get what I'm saying.
What do you mean bigger? Which team is bigger than
Barca or Madrid or something, But
for Manchester City or Arsenal.
Madrid is bigger than.
Listen. Let me ask you a question.
Why are you saying?
Let me ask you a question. As a Manchester United fan.
Yeah.
Are you happier to have Santos and the Tielemans over Matheus Fernandes?
Logically, yeah. It's kind of dicey, but I'm happy. You know why I'm happy? Because number 1, we are getting 2 instead of 1. Can these 2 give me more than what this 1 will give me? I think 100% they will. Looking at Tielemans is not a joke, and Santos is not a joke as well. In as much as Santos is not that, but He's going to be there for us when we are going to the. We just came
Santos
from.
is a good player.
I'm just saying, I have my issues. Because if you watch him and Bruno, I don't see they play the same way.
What I'm saying is, if
we got similarities, we want to shoot, you know.
If we have played league on a weekend, we went to the Champions League, we came back for the league, and we want to play FA Cup or Carling Cup. I think Santos. That's where he comes in.
Not Santos, I'm saying Tielemans, as I'm saying.
Yeah, Santos, and I'm just talking about Santos
he's
now.
coming to sit on the bench.
Definitely.
Of course, he's going to be rotational player. He's not coming there.
No, he's not talking about Santos.
He's not talking about
Santos. Telemans is not. I don't think he's going to.
He's going to be a rotational player as well.
So I think the Man U midfield will change. Looking at Carrick as the manager, you know, Carrick and Scholes and this guy play together in that midfield. Owen Hargreaves, all of them play together. They know how they. So I think the midfield we will not see the regular Casemiro Menu.
He's living right.
Casemiro has is in Inter Miami now. So we are not going to see the regular Casemiro Menu. So we are going to see a lot of rotation in that midfield. So he's the manager and he's a midfielder.
Well, the thing is, I just can't wait to see Manchester United fail again next season. So we'll see.
Thank you guys. This is where we end the podcast today.
Why are we talking about
share,
Manchester United?
Comment, and share to your fans.
Let's talk about Chelsea. No.